Hiya! Welcome to today's edition of Caddy's Corner. It is sunlight still, so it's a Wednesday. I'm heading to Montero's. Still chilly, but not too breezy, so I'll take it. Got two words today. Couldn't decide which one, so we're going to do them both. Resilience and habits. Resilience is as it sounds, right? When things are hitting the fan, can you bounce back? When you're going through grief, how do you cope with life? Well, just watched a very interesting YouTube video about it with some actual pragmatic tips from a woman who this was her field of study, and then her 12-year-old daughter got killed in a car accident. She actually had to face becoming resilient. And one thing resilient people do is choose to be grateful. That matters, that every day there's a study done at the end of the day. For 30 days, you write down 3 good things that happened that day. It's very easy for us to focus in on what's wrong and what's rough and what's tough and who's betrayed us and all of that lovely stuff. And it's been interesting for me. I've had a lot of trauma in my life, and the last 5 years have been particularly challenging. And so I've had to pick up myself and become resilient on my own, without a lot of backup immediately right around me on a daily basis. Surrounded by very good friends, but my behavior is up to me. And I had a lot of bad habits that were mixed together from a crazy past that ended up being very unhealthy for me. And so I had to break and smash a lot of them and move them to good. And now we're going to move over to habits. So interestingly, this was the one reason that both these words are in as the word of the day today, is that by having a grand change occur in a moment when you would need to be resilient, right? That's actually a wonderful opportunity to affect a new habit. So habits, we know a lot about them, but the brain science is getting more clear, and these things are just truth. It's not about you, it's not about me. If there's an immediate reward, you are more likely to do it. And she even gave a statistical example that if your gym is less than 3.5 miles away from your house, you will go 5 times a month on average. If it is more than 5 miles away from your house, you will go once a month on average. Interestingly, in Wilmington, North Carolina, I quit one gym and joined another one because it was closer. And that worked. It takes longer to do more complex things. So like just adding drinking more water might take you like a month or 2 to make that a new habit where you don't even think about it. And I think the best analogy, alliteration, was that it's like driving a car. Habits are like driving a car. So it's hard to learn how to drive a car and when to brake and how hard to push and how to steer and what to watch for. But once you get there, that's all just background noise. So once you choose and make it a habit to eat 5 servings of vegetables a day, when you open up the fridge and you see cakes and cookies and this and that and chocolate, or frosting, or cookie dough, or Haagen-Dazs, right? You're not having to force yourself. You're not having to use willpower. Or willpower. Yeah, we all have limited willpower. Where you really need the willpower is to make the decision to make the change. And then structuring it. And interestingly, that's exactly what I was working on doing yesterday. It was a very pragmatic, easy to do plan for me and my crazy life and schedule in order to get my food and my gym workouts in. So immediate rewards. Oh, bad versus good. So you want to make a new habit. You decide what it is. You set it up so that it's as easy as possible. You have some accountability to it. You get a reward right away. Whatever it is. Like for me, if I work out at home, I get a little dinosaur sticker on my calendar, but I have to draw a little house over it. If I go to the gym, I get a whole dinosaur sticker. And I know it sounds silly, and it started as a joke, but I like stickers. And so I get excited when I get to go put a sticker on my calendar. So when I look at my clock and I've got an hour, today I didn't get it done, but that's okay. I worked out yesterday. Got to let those muscles recover a little. So anyway, resilience, habits, letting go of a bad habit. Oh, friction. That was the word I wanted to finish off with. So if you put friction in your way, you then have to choose. She talked about this popcorn exercise they did in the study. They put people in a movie theater, gave one half of them stale popcorn and the other half fresh popcorn, like stale, like a week old in a plastic bag, kind of that really gross popcorn. They ate 70% of it when left to their own devices. When they had to eat with their non-dominant hand, they didn't eat it. They were like, did you like the popcorn? They were like, no, it was awful. But they still ate 70% of it. So this is what we all got to work on. Better habits for ourselves, and being resilient when times are tough. And you can do it. And listen, you just listen to this, right? All I'm saying is go YouTube this stuff. Or reach out to me and I'll send you the ones I just watched, because I saved them in a great playlist of, whoa. Because there are answers out there, people. Don't stop seeking them. So my hope for today is you got some good habits going. If you need some more, find ways to do it. Don't just use willpower. Make it easy and get a reward. Friction. Less friction for good things, right? If you got some bad habits that you want to get rid of, more friction. Just add friction. It'll make you think about it. All right, bus is coming. Got to get to work. I hope you're having a wonderful hump day. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Or not. We'll find out. Bye.